They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
Being a serious business owner takes hard work, patience, and a drive to keep moving forward. So it's important to find a serious business card that goes the extra mile. With the Venture X business card from Capital One, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with big purchasing power, you can spend more and earn more. This is your sign to take your business to the next level. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
What's the art of the hockey fight?
I'm going to take this question off because Brady would kick my ass. So Brady, you got this one.
He's got a little reach advantage. I feel the same way about Trav. He's a little wiry motherfucker.
I ain't getting in a fucking cage with you. I told Jason, I was like, we ever played the Eagles, I was fucking coming out there and I was going to drop the gloves with him.
That would have been electric.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Suave. No nonsense self-care for men. How about that?
No nonsense self-care. Well, what's the nonsense? What's the nonsense self-care?
You know they're fucking blowing smoke up
beard
oils.
Asses. Beard oils, some nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. All that shit. Yeah, you already know.
We are your hosts.
I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother Jason Kelce representing America.
Yeah.
That's right. As we got a fun episode for you, and we'll get into that in a second. But we are recording this on a beautiful Sunday morning in different parts of the world. Jason, I just realized that you have a new portrait sitting right above your head. That's actually it's a beautiful portrait of us. Has that always been there?
Has that not been there? I think that's been there for a while.
All right, subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, or wherever you get your podcast, ladies and gentlemen, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. And Jason, tell the 92%ers what we got coming up.
We're back. That's right. After 1 week off, we are back to you every Wednesday. A short hiatus.
Rejuvenated, baby. Rejuvenated.
That's right. We're going to get you guys caught up on everything we did last week, which wasn't that much. But either way, we're going to get you caught up. We also got some no dumb questions, and we got a great conversation coming up with the brothers of Team USA Hockey and the NHL. The Tkachuk brothers are with us today. So can't wait to dive into that. But first, as always, let's start with a little bit of that new news. New news is brought to you by my dead friend Zoe. Travis,
that is correct.
Yeah, what do we got going on here, Trav?
Well, I helped support this film from a distance. It's about the military. It's about veterans coming back from war, specifically Afghanistan, and having to deal with the problems of losing somebody in war that they went to combat with.
Oh wow.
It's a beautiful story. I think it's something that a lot of veterans deal with when they come back home, and I thought it was obviously star-studded with people like Morgan Freeman, Ed Harris, Sonequa Martin Green, and Natalie Morales. I think it made sense to help support this film, and it is getting absolutely great reviews, and it is out this Friday.
Well, I can't wait to go watch this thing. This sounds awesome.
Jason, you ended up getting into a little fun with our guys Fitz and Wit.
Fitz and Wit.
Yeah, jumped on the couch with the boys.
I did. That was actually, we jumped on that before the Super Bowl down there in New Orleans. But yeah, those guys are awesome. We love both of them. We were out there in Tahoe last year with them, and it feels like we've just hung out even more since then. So always good to chop it up with both those guys. They're great personalities. They're funny. They're engaging. Was happy to hop on the show with them.
Dude, one of my favorite stories, Fitz is over there talking about the night that the whole gang came over to my house in KC like 3 years ago.
After the Thursday night game?
It was so unexpected.
Yeah.
So unexpected for them to actually show up. I was like, dude, there's no way they're actually going to show up. I sent them the address and they all pull up, and I'm just over here just like having the best time with them. And I was like a little kid in a candy store. I'm pretty sure we won the game, and I was on, had the whole crew over the house, including everybody that was in the suite.
That's awesome.
I just remember Ryan going up into the attic and just grabbing the most like all the shit I'm trying to hide from everybody. like random like artwork and like portraits and like T-shirts and shit. And it was just so funny. He's just walking around the place like he owned it. And every time he came down the steps, it was with something even more embarrassing than the last.
That's hilarious.
So fucking good, man. The guy's the absolute best. And if you haven't watched Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity, Fitzpatrick is the fucking man.
Hell yeah.
Fitzmagic he's a Harvard grad, so he's absolutely brilliant. He's witty, and he made it so much fun to be a part of that show with him. So make sure you guys check out Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity with me and him on good old Prime Video, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Love that. Love that.
Jason, you want to talk about that the parade you were at, dude? You went to a parade out there in Philly, yeah?
I was at a parade. Oh yeah. Listen, Philadelphia knows how to do parades. There's a few things they know how to do extremely well. Parades is one of them. Whether it's a members parade or a parade after an Eagles Super Bowl, it was absolutely electric. There's something really like, and you know this from the parades that you've had in KC, but there's something so just incredible about sharing in a moment with that many people.
Yeah.
Right? Like millions of people are lining one street in Philadelphia and down at the Art Museum steps. And it's so apparent how much joy and pleasure you as a football player, or you did as a football player, and now this team who just won it this year was able to provide for an entire city. And I just think it's one of the things that is just like beyond awesome to be at. And for me, like, I don't know, I got to see the guys before they went out on the parade. I went down to the stadium, got to hang out with them, and was chopping it up with a lot of the offensive linemen, especially Stout, and people that I had spent a lot of time with in Philadelphia. Got to congratulate a lot of former players, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni. So it was an awesome day for me to just like kind of appreciate as well as the fan base. Then Selleck and I, we went on a different route. We were like, all right, we're not going to go on the buses. We're just going to kind of meet those guys down there. We went to the oldest bar in Philadelphia, McGillen's, and proceeded to then try and just walk to the Art Museum steps. Big mistake, nearly impossible. We had to we got chauffeured there by some cops and stuff like that. Found our way there, and we're able to. I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. We're running throughout the crowd. People are going crazy. We're seeing the buses and all the guys, and like Nolan Smith is having himself one hell of a day. And it was really fun to be a part of and see those guys be able to, experience it for their first time, especially the guys that weren't there last time we won it. To see the city that galvanized around the team was incredible to see as well.
Yeah, it's always beautiful, man. But I tell you what, I saw Selly before the game.
Yes.
I don't know how long it's been since I saw him, man, but just to see him on the sideline and to give him a big old hug, man, I miss that fucking Big Bear, dude. He's such a good dude.
He is.
And it was awesome seeing him and seeing Connor on the sideline. There's so many people in that fucking organization that I absolutely love.
CB finally got a Super Bowl. How
about that, man? Happy as hell for him, man.
Yeah, man. He'd been hunting for that for a long time. It was really great for a lot of the people in the organization, for everybody, but like especially people that, you're there for a long time with, or you're there who haven't had one yet. And then all of a sudden they get that. And the celebration going down Broad Street, man, there ain't nothing better than it. I mean, people are going crazy. We tried to, at one point, try to walk through Love Park. And it's just, I don't know. It was absolute mayhem. Absolute mayhem. So, yeah, Philadelphia's got parades figured out. That's for damn sure.
I love it. Well, there's another celebration, and it's today. Bennett turned 2 today.
That's right.
As you guys are getting ready to bring in another baby
Good old
girl.
Benny.
Little Benny turns 2 today, and what do you guys got planned for her?
So she's actually, unfortunately, we're doing the podcast, so she's at the Alpaca right now without me. We've kind of been celebrating it last night and today, but yeah, Benny's. She is so funny right now, and she's at that age where she responds and can talk, but she doesn't always know what she's saying, and it's just adorable. And like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's fantastic to interact with her on a daily basis. And
that's cool.
Seeing the learning process and like the curiosity of a child all manifesting that's probably my favorite part about being a parent. Is just watching a child figure things out and being there with them while they're doing that. And like how amazing something as simple as like figuring out how to open up the fridge or, whatever it is, every day there's going to be something that just blows her mind that you take advantage of every single day as a grown up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, this just made this little kid's entire day was figuring out how to unscrew a water bottle. Right now, that's all she's doing the rest of the day. And it's like the best thing ever. So anyways, Benny's doing great. Happy birthday to Benny.
Happy B-Day.
By the time the next kid is here, we'll have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. So we're in the thick of it. We're in the thick of it big time. It's going to be crazy. I still don't know how we're going to handle 4, but it's going to be intense.
Hell yeah. You guys would be great. I can't wait to fucking get up in there and have some fun with those girls and hand them right back to you. All right. Now,
that's the benefit of the uncle. Uncle Travie.
Well, we got some updates for the Heights hotline.
Yeah, we do. We love all our voicemails that we get from you guys on a specific topic, but we got a new one for you. This time, the topic is going to be parenting advice.
Ooh.
That's right. From a soon-to-be father of 4 and a father of 0.
Yeah, dude, I can give you some advice, though, for sure.
No, Trav is great advice. He's a great uncle. Outstanding uncle, which uncle, kind of like a father, a step beneath father. Like you're a little bit up there.
Oh, yeah. We had the best uncle in the world, man. Still got the best uncle in the world.
Uncle Don?
Oh, Big Don.
Big Don. Uncle Don. Solid uncle.
Dude, one of my favorite people in the entire world, man.
He would wheel us around. He would get us. He would just spin us around like we were in a circus. We thought it was the best thing in the world. He'd throw us up in the air. Yeah, no, Uncle Don's the best.
Yeah, I already know.
We will answer some of these No-Dumb questions on an upcoming Wondery Plus bonus episode called Heights Hotline. Look forward to that. Don't know that you want to take any of our advice as we give with anything from the hotline. Please don't take anything we say seriously, but we will be offering it up if you want to listen to it.
I'm so serious. You listen to me. I know. I got some shit figured out.
That's it for new news brought to you by my dead friend Zoe, only in theaters starting this Friday.
So make sure you guys check this thing out in theaters, baby.
Without further ado, let's take a look at the Matt Tkachuk and Brady Tkachuk interview. All right.
Dude, Jason, you want to get this fucking thing rolling and do the intro?
Let's do it, Bubba.
Let's get it.
All righty. Our guest today from St. Louis, Missouri, with a combined 16 seasons in the NHL, 6 All-Star appearances, 1 All-Star Game MVP, a Stanley Cup championship. We have the brothers of the NHL, Matthew and Brady Tkachuk. Welcome to the show, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Love the energy. Thank you.
Yeah,
oh
baby.
my gosh, I'm up now, boys.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, how are we doing? What an electric freaking tournament. How you guys feeling?
It's kind of set in finally. We've had a few days to really reflect on it. The bodies are, took a little bit of a toll. So much for people thinking it was going to be an all-star game. That was as intense as hockey. I played in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and it was the exact same. So it was very fun. Highlight for me was getting a chance to play with Brady, though. It was such an incredible time and something that we're going to look back on forever.
Now,
man.
Was this your guys' first time playing together, Brady? I don't know.
Did you guys grow up playing together, or was it too far apart?
Yeah, we were too far apart. We played in Florida the All-Star game, but that was just all fun and enjoying it. But this was.
You got the gear up,
rolling right into the fire, and honestly, it was the best hockey experience I've ever had. It was
so cool,
unreal.
So I'm not sure when exactly did they start doing the Four Nations tournament for all the football listeners that we got on here. Instead of the All-Star game, they went with the Four Nations tournament, right?
Yeah, this is the first year.
This was the first year. I was about to say I don't remember this happening ever before. But
it's because it's. For some reason, it's 9 years since there was a best on best tournament, and I think they wanted to kind of bring a little energy for the Olympics next year, since the NHL guys are back going to the Olympics, and obviously, I think the NHLPA did an unbelievable job, and I know it blew, like we were talking about, it blew the expectations right out of the water. It was so awesome.
Yeah, Trav was talking about it. I haven't seen the general country as excited for hockey as much as it was for this last year. And there's a lot of politics at play and other things that made it even more intense on the ice for you guys. But I love when hockey is that relevant. It's exciting. It's freaking aggressive. There is passion out there. Everybody loved what you guys are putting out there for Team USA.
And the product, the games were fucking fun as fuck to watch outside of, the the 2 brawls or the 3 brawls within the first like minute of the game. Dude, it was electric the entire tournament. And I think that, me and Jason grew up playing hockey. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Jason played through high school. I only played up to 8th grade. And don't get me wrong, it was just like AA hockey. It wasn't anything too crazy, but it was one of the most fun sports that I played growing up. And I wish I would have fucking stayed on the ice just because of how much fun you have when you get out there. Did you guys like grow up playing other sports, or was it just hockey? Because I know the road to the NHL isn't your traditional road where typically guys go through like the high school ranks and everything like that. Like they go through juniors up in Canada. There's a lot of different like prep avenues you can go. Yeah. What was it like growing up playing hockey?
Yeah. So my parents never let us play one sport year round, or just one sport in general. Like
Genius.
My dad obviously played 19 years in the NHL,
shout out to Keith.
And he just I remember him telling us at such a young age, you have to be well-rounded. Like you have to enjoy going from, one group of friends to your other group of friends, in the baseball season, in the summer, your school soccer team. Or Brady, what else did we play? Basketball, soccer, lacrosse. We played every single thing that you could.
Sounds like our childhood right there.
You could get your hands on. I mean, we'd swing the sticks and play some golf in the summer. But I remember like after hockey season, we might have played a few spring tournaments, maybe one summer tournament, just to like, I don't know, hang out with some friends. And other than that, the hockey bag was throw it in the garage and we'll see it again in September, October. So I think like I got to give our parents a ton of credit for that, because one, all these kids nowadays are getting burnt out early and they're almost getting forced to play it. And I don't even know if they love it. And I think that it just helped grow our love for hockey more, because, when you're playing other sports and we're having so much fun, like you're almost excited again for hockey season. So I give them a lot of credit for that. And I don't think we played just hockey until, I don't know, Brady, when we went to the U.S. team at 15. That might have been when we
got to the high school.
Yeah, like we both played. We had similar paths, so we both went to the U.S. team for our.
And this is U.S. juniors.
Yeah, so it's U.S. juniors. It's the U17 and U18 national team in Ann Arbor, which was huge for us. Like, and all the best players in the country are coming together, competing, practicing together, just making everybody better. And then I went and played junior in Canada for my draft year. And then 2 years later, Brady went to BU for his draft year. So that was the only difference that we had in our hockey paths.
Nice.
That's unique too, because it feels like hockey is a sport where, at least for us, most of the best players I knew in hockey, they played hockey constantly.
All year round.
Like it was
all year round.
They played summer leagues, they played juniors, they were doing it nonstop. But I love hearing, I think multi-sports makes you so much better as an overall athlete. So I love hearing that. That's great to hear. Let's get back a little bit to the Four Seasons, or the Four Nations tournament. Do you think that they're going to continue to do this? It was so massively successful. Matthew, you got an injury. You guys just talked about the intensity of it. Do you think that this is going to be something that the NHL is going to lean into in future seasons?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've come up with a plan of, like, obviously this was, I think, more successful than they could have pictured. And then next year we got the Olympics. And then I think they're doing a World Cup and they've been talking about getting more countries involved at instead of the Four Nations, get more like I think they're looking for like 8 countries. So just to see more talent being showcased. And I think they're talking about having even some games in Europe, which I think would be a really cool experience, and tie that into the 2030 Olympics. And so I think they're coming up with every 2 years of an event like this to kind of do it. And I just think everybody missed it. Everybody missed it up,
man.
The best on best. But it's going to be a little bit different with the Olympic rules. There's not going to be, they're not allowed to fight in and stuff like that.
Throw the fans. Listen, man.
But
you got to allow it, baby. You got to let the boys be boys.
It was great. But
so
Dude, we've been arguing to get that rule set in the NFL for years now. I mean, could you imagine just once every game you just get a fucking...
You're allowed one fight.
Take the helmet off and just start throwing.
Oh, man.
I told Jason, I was like, we ever played the Eagles, I was fucking coming out there and I was going to drop the gloves with him.
That would have been electric. I do want to talk about the fight, because both of you guys, obviously, Matthew, you got in the first fight of the first game with Canada. Brady, you're next. And then Miller got in the third fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did you guys know right from the moment of the anthem that was going to happen? Like, what led up to that right off the first face-off fight happening, Matthew?
I think that, USA, that team is such a proud group of Americans and wanted to show how united we were and how proud we were to be Americans. I mean, let's face it, like, in last bunch of years, you really haven't seen that from Americans in general, like to show off how proud they are to be a part of the United States. And I think that, our team did a great job of making a big impact on people from the whole tournament, but especially that game against Canada, going into a hostile environment and wanting to set the tone in a very tough place to play against, a very great team. And so I think that, we knew it was going to be an intense game, and me, Brady, and Millsy were talking before about it, potentially, if there were going to be just some scraps, doing it right away.
Maybe, if the feeling's right,
But,
if they set the lights that are right, and if the mood's right, we'll see what happens.
But to be honest with you, it was all joking around until like right before we went out for the anthem, and then we are the road team. We send in our lineup first, then they send in theirs, and I was just like, Brady, I'm going to ask whoever's lined up on their left side to fight at first. And then the guy I asked fought me. And then Brady, I guess, went right over to the bench.
Calling for it mid-fight.
Yeah, calling for it mid-fight. And then Millsy went right after. I just think it was, it made me very proud to be playing for that team during that moment. To see how united we were in like I said, a hostile environment. At the end of the day, it's, a fight's a fight. You're going there to beat the other guy up. But I think it was more than that. It was more to show your teammates, we got this. We're together in this. We all come from different parts of the country, different backgrounds, different teams. And, we're in this and we're going to fight together. So
that's fucking badass.
That made me really, really proud, to be honest with you. And even people, since the tournament, that's all they're talking about, how proud they were of our team and how united we were and how we were, an inspiration to them. And I think that's come from the whole tournament, but that's what makes me most proud, I think.
Heck yeah.
I gotta say, I was way more nervous for Matthew fighting. When I saw him start to throw, I was like, oh, here we go. Like,
let's go, boys.
I was listening to the crowd too every time he was throwing. I was like, okay, I don't even know if I can wait till the next whistle. Like here, I gotta go, I gotta grab somebody now. I can't wait any longer.
How so clean was our dab up too, Brady?
I'll remember that forever.
That's the biggest dab up of all time.
Just me sending that GIF every single day.
Dude, so how the build up and everything and how it snowballed and all that from the first game is so awesome. But there had to be a little bit of you. You said you were joking around where it was like you knew your dad did something very similar to this in 1996. Within like the first 20 seconds of the game, I believe that was that's how it went down with him as well, right?
Claude Lemieux.
Yeah, they actually were telling the story because the guy who fought Bill Guerin was our general manager for that tournament, and they were both laughing about like before. It's like, right, who's taking the big guy? And like Billy G's like, I got the big guy. And they were joking. I was like, Big Wald, why didn't you grab the big guy? Like, you're bigger than me. And like just to hear about us like leading into the tournament, about joking around, like, all right, if this is going to happen, who's got who and stuff like that. So it was funny how it kind of came
30 years later. It's like the exact same story. So funny. Funny.
I do think fighting is such a big part of hockey's culture, at least in the United States and in the NHL. And it feels like it's misunderstood a lot of the times. I love the way you, Matthew, just described it. Like it's almost about galvanizing everybody in like, hey, we're not going to take shit from anybody. We're standing up for ourselves and we're going to battle. And I think that they had the same response on their end. And that's what made it so electric. Like there was two countries in particular in Canada and the US that were so proudly like fighting for each other. And it was just awesome to witness. One of the things that Travis and I never got to do, unfortunately, with football is we never got to represent our country. So it's just so awesome to be able to see you guys do that in a wonderful.
We're living through our NHL brothers, man.
Well,
so we appreciate you guys.
I got to go to the Olympics for the first time this year, which was awesome. You get to see a bunch of people compete for the United States there. But yeah, watching this was incredible. I do got to ask you, there's an art to hockey fights that Travis and I never got skilled enough or advanced enough to learn.
Our hockey fights never got out of the locker. We were locker boxing in the middle of like hockey tournament or hockey like camps and stuff like that. But that was as far as it got.
We got a very rudimentary upbringing with either locker boxing or our man Steve Bogus, who was both of our coached us Little Leagues. Stevie, rest in peace. He is no longer with us, but he said you got to grab the other guy's right hand with this hand. You grab his shoulder right there, and you kind of steer it, and then you're throwing with this one. And I don't know, is there more to it than that, or what's the art of the hockey fight? Are there unwritten rules?
I'm going to take this question off because Brady would kick my ass. So
He's got a little reach advantage. I feel the same way about Trav. He's a little wiry motherfucker.
They ain't getting in a fucking cage with you.
Everyone's different though. Like it's all kind of like the same concept, but like I know Matthew and I, like even like watching like all of our fights, and like just like he grabs like the middle of the shoulder pads here, but I like to grab like just like around his elbow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and like I kind of grab and twist it. And like as I'm throwing, like, and if I can't reach him, then like I know it didn't happen against Canada, but I throw and then like switch hands to like go left. But like
there you go.
Brady's a brawler.
Yeah.
He's got the left and right.
He's throwing both hands.
That's too much for me.
Yeah,
you got to have good balance on the ice to be throwing both hands like that.
For real.
Yeah, but when you grab like the elbow, it's like you control everything, right? Like you can control like when he throws over, like you kind of push your hand forward, like above, and when he tries to throw an uppercut, you can kind of like bring it down a little bit. So like you just kind of tuck your elbow, and you're not going to get hit. So
love it.
Yeah, but usually the mindset is, how can I knock this guy out and right or a left? So
I love it.
No better feeling.
If somebody gets like cheeky and like kind of like dodges and like moves, is it frowned upon if a guy like kind of like flanks, or if he like tries to?
Are there any rules or any unwritten rules?
Is there any other finesse kind of move that you make that's like?
I've seen guys do like the Superman punch, and like that's always like in a square up. That's the only thing I'm thinking about is like I do not want to get Superman punched. But like guys will like kind of like throw head fakes, like get in there, and it's like, and you don't want to like overextend to go grab him because then he like back up and can throw. But I mean, unwritten rules, like usually when the guy's down, you don't hit him.
Right.
Unless there's no unwritten rules.
Unless you don't but for us, unless you don't like the guy, which we usually don't, then we're still throwing at the bottom. So,
there you go.
But yeah, it's a free for all when it comes to us too. That doesn't matter until the refs come in. It's until we're going to the box and still try to throw.
Yeah.
I love it, man. How was like moms and grandmas? How do they feel about you guys throwing the mitt or dropping the gloves?
Well, nobody knew. And honestly, it didn't even cross our minds that like we didn't tell anybody in our family. And then I guess we were just debriefing after the game with the fam, and of course everybody was so excited. But I guess my dad saw right off the draw like Matthew going back with like his one glove off, and he's like tapped my mom. He's like, "You don't really know what's coming, but it's happened." Right? She's like, "What are you talking about?" Then whistle, and then the gloves came off, and I guess she was just, my mom doesn't really handle it too well. I mean, she's accepted, like that's kind of who we are as players, but I think on that stage, and she was pretty nervous, and then same thing happened the next draw. My dad was like, "Hey, Brady's going, just watch that." He's like, "No, he's not. No way.
There's no way he's letting his brother."
I guess for like 15 minutes, she just like couldn't believe what was going on, and our grandma's, it's the same thing. I think gets a little nervous, but I think she knows like how we grew up and how we were roughhousing each other growing up, and how we've kind of built that toughness with the both of us that we can kind of handle our own. But it's funny. Like I know Matthew's fiance, my wife, I don't think like they're not like that. They're like almost, it's like, that's who we are. So it's funny to see
not even surprised.
And our sister Taryn, she loves it.
Yeah.
She was probably giving so many fist pumps and high five at everybody. And so it's pretty funny to see the different people in our life with the different reactions that they have for it.
That shit's awesome, man. My favorite reaction was when they cut to Matthew in the penalty box after you started fucking brawling. Dude, you were fucking banging on the glass. Dude, I can only imagine how that feels to watch your brother just be on his team fighting for your country. It's like the one time you get to represent your country, and you guys know you guys did it the most badass way, man. That shit's so cool.
Yeah.
Watching Brady was legit like the most proud I've ever been. It was just so surreal. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's another thing. You guys shared a penalty box together. What was that like? Yeah, what'd you guys talk about in there?
It was a highlight. We were just talking about the fight, how awesome it was, and just
best 5 minutes ever spent.
And then Millsy came in and just the same thing. We were just like, oh my God, like that just happened. Like this is awesome. Now let's go win the game. Like let's go make it meaningful and win the game. But it was unbelievable. It was just like those little things that like. I know I was mic'd up for that game, and I'm excited to see like the full clip. And there's a little clip of our conversation right where we came in, and it was pretty funny because I'm excited to see the whole clip of just what we were even talking about.
It's like two kids talking. It's like, how was my fight? Oh, it was great. It was unreal. Like it's just like, I don't know. You guys know what it's like. We're with each other. It's like we're two little kids again, just having fun. So that's what it felt like in the box. It was the best.
Fuck yeah, man.
Well, there was a lot of momentum built up. And now I think the NHL is going to benefit from this. People are all in on hockey right now. It's an awesome time to be in the United States as a hockey fan. What do you think the USA can continue to do to build on this momentum and continue to push the sport as a country?
Well, I think it's exciting because you've got people across the country that might have never heard about hockey before or watched a game that are now fans. And that's something that, I think Brady and I and the rest of our team should be proud of, and that we grew the game in this country. And the game's in a better place now than it was 2 weeks ago. So I think that first and foremost is very exciting. I just think we have to keep building momentum like with these international events too, because like I said, how much pride our team showed in representing our country. And there is nothing like wearing that jersey. It doesn't matter what team you're on. Like there is just nothing like it. So I just think next year when it comes to the Olympics, we have to do a job and compete our asses off and ultimately come out with exactly what we want to accomplish. So I think that's very important, but the game's in a better place right now. And this tournament was a great idea for whoever came up with it. And it was a huge success. So
absolutely,
just hockey keeps growing in this country. And I think too, like, our team in Florida, a non-traditional hockey market is seeing so much youth hockey grow. Tampa's had a lot of success. So you're seeing it there. I mean, our captain, Austin Matthews, is from Scottsdale, like there's guys from all over the country that maybe, when my dad played, it was Minnesota and Boston and Michigan. So Detroit, it's growing a lot right now. We just got to keep it going and keep putting together good performances.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, growing up in a hockey house, man, your dad played 19 seasons in the NHL, which is, goddamn, that's impressive, man. So you guys grew up in St. Louis. Were you guys big Blues fans, or who are you guys cheering on in terms of like who you guys were attracted to growing up in the NHL world? Was it like Brett Hull and the boys, or what?
My dad came a little bit later than Hully. My dad we were both born in Arizona when he played for the Coyotes. And then I think I was 4, Brady was 2 maybe. I don't know the exact. When we moved to St. Louis, instantly got hooked on the Blues and the players on that team. But it's funny, like, as we got older, because my dad played till he was 39, so we were more than old enough to remember and watch and love the game and love, some of the teammates and other guys across the league. Like at one point later on in his career, like our dad's just our dad. Like he's not an NHL player. Like, he's not cool. The cool guys are Sidney Crosby and Patrick Kane and those guys. So, so as much as we were Blues fans, our idols and guys we wanted to be like were Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, some of those young, studs at the time that now we get to play against. So it's so surreal. But our dad is the best. And looking back, what he did for us is he kind of ingrained the love for hockey, like organically, but him bringing us to the rink all the time. Like there were no rules from the coach or the GM. Like my boys are coming to the rink. They're going to skate before, they're going to hang out in the room. And luckily they're, everybody was really cool with it and allowed it. But
that's awesome, man. That's so cool.
So I think, and Brady and I both played in the NHL when we were 18. And I think what a lot of guys have trouble with maybe out of the gates is what it's like coming into a room full of, NHL guys at that age. And maybe the lights might be too bright, but we grew up in the rink, with my dad bringing us and being around the guys, being around the trainers, treating them, as good as you can. And, just being around older guys. And so I think that him doing that really allowed us to have success right away and allowed us to make the NHL at that age. So a lot of credit goes to that. But growing up, I don't know, Brady, like some of the best memories for us is just being around the room with the guys and shooting the shit and skating with them before practice. I mean, it's memories that I've always thought about, and I can't believe that we were lucky enough to be able to do that.
Heck, we were just talking about your family watching you guys brawl. Did you guys ever see Dad throw the hands on the ice?
Oh yeah.
What was that like, man?
A couple of times. Oh, it was. We were just, oh, Dad, you got beat up last night. Like, come on. No, I mean, I remember like just watching because we were so close to the action, and it was just like so fired up. And then we'd probably try to emulate it in the room after, like, oh, this is how like he did it. We just start going, and I remember like there's guys just egging us on, and we were just going toe to toe in the locker room.
I remember once we were in the room and we were playing, like we would just like, play fight. Somebody would be like, all right, you guys should fight. We drop the gloves, fight, whatever. But I remember one time it was after the game, we're in the family lounge and we're playing mini sticks with a bunch of kids, and I just run Brady. And I just run Brady in the numbers, right cross check to the back or right into the couch. So as the Blues doctors and training staff had an easy night, nobody got hurt, so they're leaving the rink. And my dad calls back, and the team doctor comes, grabs Brady, and Brady had to get stitches. So those are some. You gotta
love it, baby.
Those are some of the shenanigans that we were up to at the rink. It was a blast.
Dude, mini sticks is such a freaking, and that's all we used to do. When Travis was playing, like all the brothers, we'd be playing mini sticks in where they used to store the nets, right? But the nets would go out on the ice, and then we go into that cage and we play mini sticks with each other. Our dad actually set up a mini stick arena in our basement. He put plywood.
This wasn't
all
anything
along.
Special. He just puts.
No, at the time it was special. We'd be hitting. It'd be full contact mini sticks down there.
That shit was epic. You already know. Mini sticks is a classic.
How much advice did Pop give you guys and is he still giving you advice as far as like being a hockey player and navigating your careers?
Yeah, he talks to us after every game, and the thing that he said, honestly, since we can remember, Matthew, and even to this day, is there's two things: just be a good teammate and just work your ass off. And those are the only two things that you can control. And just if you do that every single day, and that goes to the next guy, and that goes to the next guy, and that's how you become a winning team. And for Matthew, a Stanley Cup team. And of course, Matthew's been so new to Florida, but I think just that mindset and that advice that he's brought in just was a breath of fresh air for that team. And the reason why they're successful in Stanley Cup champs is because of Matthew and that mindset. So I think it's just, Big Walt, he's got a lot of advice, but those two, he's always said right from a young age.
That's awesome.
He sounds like the fucking man,
love that.
dude. You guys are making your dad sound like a fucking OG. I love it. How cool was it to get him to drink out of the Stanley Cup, man?
Oh,
was that that had to be one of the most proud moments ever, dude.
We got some stories. I know he's got way more stories. But.
It was so special. Like he worked his ass off for 19 years and came close, but ultimately didn't get to finish the job. So to me, one of the coolest parts of that day, I'm sure Brady might remember it a little bit, but I remember like it vividly, exactly what was going on. So you were obviously up 3-0. We blow a 3-0 lead. We're going to game 7. And for some reason, like this day was just a calmer day. Like it was just, I don't know why, it probably shouldn't have been, but it just felt better. And I'm going to my car to drive to the rink, and Brady and my dad walk me out. Don't say anything, just walk me to the car. And I thought that was just like all right, they got my back, no matter what happens, but this is important. And as I'm driving out, I just I just clues in with me. I'm like, I'm not only playing for, myself and my teammates, but like I'm playing for my family that have sacrificed absolutely everything for me. My dad has come so close. Brady has put in so much work, and we'll get there one day, but like I'm playing for my whole family and everybody that's got me to this point. So that was like a super cool moment. And then the next coolest was after that game when we're on the ice, when I finally got to hug them all. And I don't know how, but the cup got into my hands, like when all the families were out there, and just me handing it to my dad. That first time was a feeling that I'll never be able to really explain how unbelievable it was. And then all the shenanigans in the locker room after was just, the cherry on top. But that was such an incredible day and one of the most amazing days of my life. And I was so happy I got to share it with, my brother, my sister, my parents, all the family. It was really cool.
That's so
hell
awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We talk about how the Stanley Cup is the coolest of all the fucking trophies, man. And the tradition where each player gets a chance to, have a day with them. And I just think it's, where the fuck did this guy just go?
Dude, Baloo's out here howling.
Yeah. So did you take it back home with you, or what was did you get a day with it, or a couple days? How did it work with you after you won it?
Yeah. So it was all like so fast. I remember we won. I had went to the Cape Cod to party for 4th of July, then went out in Tahoe, saw you guys there. Right after Tahoe, I had to race back to St. Louis because I got it a couple of days later. So it all happened so fast, but I was the lucky one. I got it for a day and a half. So I got to hit up everything I wanted to in St. Louis. I had, an unreal party, people flying in from all over the country, family from everywhere, friends came back in town. It was so cool. But the two things that I really, really wanted to do when I had the day with the Cup is, one, I really wanted to bring it to the Children's Hospital, who it's been such a big, important, charity in our family's life, going back to my dad giving back and working with them throughout his career, and then Brady and I doing stuff in our respective cities. So that was number one, wanted to take it there.
That's awesome, man.
Love that.
And then two, I just really wanted a few hours at some point in the day where it was just my family and I, and just staring at the Cup and just hanging out and hearing the Cup stories from the Cup keeper.
Yeah.
Hearing, what was the craziest year, craziest party? What did this guy do with it? Where did this guy take it? And just hearing all the incredible things that this big silver trophy has been through. And now it's in my house and I get to hold it and lift it whenever I want. It was so surreal. And I know it was just so special for me to have the support of all my family throughout the whole year. But that day in the middle of summer when it started to, die down a little bit was truly an incredible day. And I can't wait to try to compete for it again.
Well, you got into some trouble at the start with the Cup keeper, bringing it to the ocean.
They weren't happy.
Yeah, Brady, whoa. Call him out on it.
I didn't know you could get in trouble with the Cup keeper. What are you going to do to get in trouble with that guy?
Yeah, I didn't know he could either. But I guess But I guess after we won, 0 hours of sleep, about 40 beers later, I took it into the ocean, and I guess it doesn't deal well with salt water, which it makes sense now. But I didn't know the rules. I mean, I'm just
it was a free
we just won the thing 12 hours earlier. I'm not thinking about any rules. But awesome. They weren't too thrilled with me. But it's all good. We're good now.
Nice, we're going to figure it out. Yeah. That thing was actually in this basement that I'm in right now. I got to see it firsthand. I can't drink out of it unless you want it or with somebody who's won it. So, but I did get to look at it, which it's even more of a spectacle in person.
This fucking jabroni.
So congratulations for winning that. We did have another, speaking of cups, we did have another cup situation this offseason. You brought up Tahoe. We got to see Travis's flip cup skills. Were you impressed with Travis's flip cup skills? Or he's a little bit of he's a flanker. You got to be careful with him.
I remember it was the first time I played the drinking game baseball there.
Yeah.
That was, I've told the story because, I don't know, one of the guys that we were playing with, I know it was 4-on-4. I know our team was Travis, Miles, Teller, Chase Crawford, and myself.
Yep.
It was BG, Blake Griffin.
Yep.
The Miz,
Oshie,
and Baker. Yeah, so it was it was kind of an iconic game, and somebody's family member, I don't know who, but took a picture of it or something. I just remember I mean, Trav was like Shohei. He was hitting home runs and stealing bases.
Oh, yeah.
He was the MVP.
Thing, baby. I was in that.
Sounds like
you were just hitting singles, hey?
I was in singles. Camaraderie.
Getting guys on base.
On base percentage. That's what it's all about. On base percentage.
Yeah, that was a really fun. I mean, you guys know how fun that week was, and I'm looking forward to this year again.
Brady, you going to make it out to Tahoe this year?
I'll take a caddy job at this point. I don't have to have the stress of shanking and hitting people. Just have some beers and hang out.
Hey, it happens.
You make it out this year, Brady. We got us four. We got to get a mini sticks drinking game figured out. We got to figure out some game revolving mini sticks and beer. I'm in on that.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember Osh, man. Osh, once we went to Flip Cup, I started like kind of getting a little like bending the rules a little bit. Dude, he was not having it, man. I was like, I'm one more like cheating, like one more time cheating away from just getting fucking socked by my guy right here, man.
We're about to have a good old fashioned hockey fight right here. And
TJ's the man, though, man.
Yeah, no, that was a fun night for sure.
We got to wrap up. We're going to ask a few. We got to ask. You don't have to answer. That's the name of this segment. So we're going to ask questions. You don't have to answer them. You can tell us to fuck off, whatever you want, but we are going to ask these questions. All right, you ready?
Perfect.
We got to ask is brought to you by Mentos Gum.
Yeah, right now.
Brady, you could just answer first each time then.
Boom. There we go. All right. Who was the favorite growing up?
Matthew.
Oldest?
I don't think so. I think no, I let's say Taryn. Let's go with the easy answer.
There you go.
That's
easy.
She's the only girl in the family, so she's the favorite.
All right. Do you guys have a welcome to the NHL moment? We talk about this with football guys. Any moment that like is like, oh wow, I'm in the league now. Yeah.
I know for me, I was standing next to Alex Ovechkin, and I was like,
dude,
oh my God, like, what is going on right now? And I think he had like 2 goals that night. I'm like, I was dashed too. I'm like, all right, that's my welcome to the
I'm going to go work on some stuff.
That's a good one. I think mine was just first NHL game was in the new Edmonton rink. And they did like a passing of the torch moment right before we went on the ice where Gretzky and Messier were on the ice just like with the puck and they left it. And then McDavid came flying off the bench and like took the puck in and scored and the building erupted. I'm like,
holy
I can't
cow.
be here right now.
You just gave me chills just thinking about that shit. Holy crap.
I'm like, there's no way I'm in the right place right now. That was mine. But also I played Ovechkin a few weeks after and same story as Brady. He's like, welcome to the NHL, kid. And I'm like, how does he? And he's a big man too. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Ovechkin's the man. If you guys drop gloves on the ice between you two, or maybe even you and your dad, who's winning out of you three?
Brady, I'll save you the trouble. I'll answer this for both. I don't need you to stuff me in a locker with your answer. I would go Brady, my dad, and me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
All right, Brady, who's taking it? You or your dad?
I don't know. That would be.
I feel like there's like a mental advantage that Dad has in that one.
Oh, he definitely has me on that aspect. He'll probably walk. I'll go with him.
No chance, Brady. I got you. You don't have to be nice. I got you in that.
Hey, thanks, bro.
All right. What's the more physical sport, hockey or football?
I mean, football, because you get hit every single play. Like hockey, there's shifts where you might not get hit and might just be skating around, but football, it's every single play.
I will say, though, the hardest I still have ever been hit is on the ice, and multiple times. Like when you get a hospital pass and you're just going across the middle and you get hit open ice, not ready for it, there is nothing that hurts. And now I didn't play receiver. Trav has been hit going over the middle. It's got to be similar to that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like a slant route for me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get hit down the middle.
But then you hit the ice. That ice is hard. I mean, it's like concrete.
That is. I
don't know. What do you think, Trav? You've had both. You've had a hospital pass and been hit on like a route like that?
I didn't play. The hardest I've ever been hit on the ice is like against you in practice. It was just I was like 6'1", 6'2" on skates in 8th grade. Like I was always the biggest kid, so there was nobody really like throwing me around yet.
Yeah.
But I've had my fair share of fucking knockout blows coming over the middle for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
If the Kelseys and the Tkachuks switch sports, who's better at the other sport?
Dude.
For sure, you guys at hockey.
There's no chance. Sure. You need to watch me try and skate. It's been a long time.
You guys have the size. You guys have the size and the intimidation. Brady and I would just be like,
you guys are 6'2" and 6'4". What do you mean? You guys are big dudes.
Yeah.
We'd be very slow compared to everybody. We'd be I don't know, but
what position would you guys play? Let me ask you that. What position do you guys think you would play?
Brady's probably built for. You've got a little tight end in you, Brady. I think tight end, D end.
See that?
Maybe.
See that?
And then I think I'm linebacker. Throw that down. Just
middle linebacker.
Let them know. Yeah, probably middle linebacker.
All heart, baby. All heart.
A middle linebacker that wants some goal line offensive plays for a touchdown.
There we go.
I gotta be a little bit.
Get me involved a little
Mikey
bit.
Braves in there, man. Who talks the best shit on the ice, man?
I mean, Matthew. I know he's tripped me in a game before. I'm like, oh my god, hey, I'm your brother. Like, don't. Yeah, right. You just rattled me. So I'm giving him. I'm like in Calgary when you chirp me, like go hop on the bike, like in between periods. I'm like, am I conditioning that bad? I just was like, oh, struggling. I guess I am really struggling out here.
I just know Brady. I actually do remember. I just know that would actually affect him, and I can't believe it did. That's so funny.
This is great.
Yeah, there's it's surprising. Like, there's not much chirping in the NHL anymore. It's kind of like a lost art. I mean, people just don't really do it that much. I think the intimidation factor is more of the chirp itself than the actual words. So I think Brady's pretty good at that as well.
Is there a hockey slang that people should use more?
I feel like if you're around hockey players enough, you kind of hear like the natural, like, I don't know, like slang and just like lingo that you guys use on the ice. And it's like, I don't know, it's so fun to be around, especially when you guys are competing. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely something like that. I didn't know if you guys had any fun shit for us.
No, I mean, the only thing I could think of is like, I feel like we always say is like beauty and fella and like, like little things like that. Like just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your beauty. Like,
what a beauty.
I love that.
You're such a beauty. And that's really all I can like.
It's so funny though. Like, I feel like when you say that to people though, sometimes it could be a chirp. It's like, oh, Brady, you're a beauty. Like, you're sick. You know, like it's used both ways. I don't know,
sure.
That's probably our favorite one because it can mean so many different ways, I guess.
I love it.
It doesn't make sense.
Love
that.
It makes sense. For sure. You're such a you're
last
a beauty.
Last one. Yeah, you're a fucking beaut. I'll tell you what. We have a stat here for through the first 400 games. You guys lined up with your dad, and the penalty minutes are fucking off the charts. Through 400 games, Brady, you're at 588, which is fucking ridiculous. Matthew, you're at 395, but your dad is at a staggering 1,000.
Well, I mean, he played for 19 seasons.
This is through 400 games, Jason.
How many 10-minute misconducts did he get?
That's what I'm saying.
I thought I had a lot. At the end of the game, I'm telling refs, all right, give me a 10, I'm out of here. But he must have done it every other game.
Beat the traffic home.
Yeah. Do you guys think you'll ever catch Dad by the end of your careers?
I mean, he's got 2,000, I think, in total.
Holy cow.
I don't. I mean, to get to 1,000's a win, but 2,000 is a tough one to beat.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I think my dad's most impressive stat is he scored 50 goals, which is insane. He scored it twice in a season, but
so
one of the years he had 200 penalty minutes with it. So it's like, damn, Dad, like you put that number at 100, like you might have scored 60.
You would have stayed on the fucking ice.
Yeah, he's either scoring or in the box. He's like, there's no other option that show.
He's like, fuck, I wasn't thinking of that.
That's my kind of player right there. That's my kind of player.
That's Jason. Jason notoriously leads, he still has the record for Ohio State hockey for penalty minutes.
For Cleveland Heights High School.
Nope, can't tell me any different, Jason. Can't tell me until you prove that stat wrong. You led the state.
All right, fair enough. What's the greatest hockey movie of all time?
Miracle.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's hard to
Number
top
one.
that.
We watched it before the Canada game too. In the first one, we had like 6 of us in it was almost like we were back to like youth hockey. We had 6 guys in my hotel room just watching that. Miracle. And it was so awesome.
Dude, we fucking loved that movie growing up, man. One of my favorites also, though, is sneaky. I know. Well, you're right. But one of my sneaky favorites is Mystery Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that one's a sneaky, dude, I got to watch that. I haven't seen that one in forever, but that was one of my favorites.
That was a great one. I'm still a slap shot. I'm a slap shot.
You guys, so funny. Did you guys,
Hanson
Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Did you guys grow up skate on the outdoor rink ever? Did you guys?
Never skate on outdoor.
So, Mystery Alaska is it's like a myth to us.
It was like a Wonder World, yeah.
But that's a funny one. Everyone was calling Brady and I, comparing us to the Hanson brothers and slap shots. So.
They're putting our faces on their bodies. I thought it was hilarious.
I don't know if we were that crazy, but maybe we were a little bit.
Dude, those dudes were batshit crazy, man. So fucking good, man.
The best is when the ref comes up to them during the anthem and basically saying no antics tonight.
They already have bloody noses.
All screwed up already.
Hilarious.
Once again, We Gotta Ask is brought to you by Mentos Gum.
Well, boys, that does it for us, man. We got nothing for you guys. We got nothing else for you guys. I mean, man, can't thank you enough. Representing the USA, representing the good brothers of America.
Yep.
In sports, man.
Brotherhood.
You guys make us it was so fun watching you guys and still watching you guys chase after the cup this year, man. But it's so cool seeing, the family dynamic before the championship of the Four Nations game with your dad, your mom, and you two sitting down. It just it was so cool for me to relate, knowing that I had something similar with Jason going into the Super Bowl, which was, as close as we ever got on the field. So it's just awesome. You guys do it the right way. You could tell you guys' family is amazing, and so happy for you guys, man. Good luck chasing the cup this year, and appreciate you guys coming on, man.
Thanks a lot, boys.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Appreciate Two beauties. Awesome. Two beauties right here. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. You guys are beauties in the good way, not the bad way.
Let's go.
We'll see you guys this summer, all right?
All right, sounds good.
What a pair of good brothers right there, man.
Absolutely. Dude, I might actually put on a plaque, just be a good teammate and work hard.
Dude, seriously.
I mean, that's what it's about. That's what I love about hockey, man. I love the mentality of those guys.
Every single one of them is so selfless, man.
They represent a league and a sport that just has a great spirit to it. So couldn't be more proud of Team USA. Even though they didn't pull it out, they fought hard. And that's all. I mean, listen, they worked hard and they represented their country well, and they were great teammates. Here we go. Bam.
I'm fucking with that. You already know, man. And I don't know why, man. I just want to fucking have a few more beers with my guy, Matthew, man. Get Brady down there to Tahoe. That shit would fucking be so cool.
What's a good game with mini sticks? You remember how we used to play hockey where you would shot the quarter into the can?
Dude, yeah.
We should just play that game with mini sticks.
Mini sticks? Get some mini sticks? That shit would get so dangerous.
And then get quarters, and then you just slap the quarter at the can. If you hit the can, you got a drink.
Yeah.
I think that's an awesome game.
I'm with it. We can make it up. I don't give a shit. I got time. I'll tell you, there's something about the world of hockey that I just feel like it's a hidden gem, man. We gotta get some more of the greats on here, man. What if we get Wayne Gretzky? We get the great one on here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll take the best hockey player of all time.
Man, some absolute legends. That was one thing I was like always so jealous of you being in Philly.
Of what, the Flyers?
Dude, just being able to go and watch the Flyers. Even going down to Xfinity the year we did and watching the game down there, that was so much fucking fun, man. I
mean, that was one of the few years, unfortunately, that they made the playoffs. And I love Claude Giroux. And I was actually just talking with Scott Hartnell, who's back in the area about getting out on the ice because it's been a long time. I want to start getting the girls out on the ice. But, I am all in on interviewing hockey guys. And Gretzky, he is hockey.
He's the great one.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you to Matthew and Brady Tkachuk. You guys are awesome. Best of luck the rest of the year. Should we bring a hockey team to Kansas City?
Dude, what? Fuck yes. I've been fucking on that train for a while. I don't know if Kansas City loves it as much as I do. We got a minor league team.
Dude, just have you and Pat Mahomes be a part of the team. I mean, Pat's already doing the women's soccer team, so you guys can just do a hockey team as well.
Dude,
people will show up.
We have a minor league hockey team, the KC Mavericks.
No. We need an NHL team.
I hear you, dude.
What are we calling it? The Kansas City. What's a good Kansas City? What's the minor league team called?
Mavericks.
The Mavericks?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I know a basketball team though. That's got that. Kansas City. What's a really specific Kansas City? I mean, there's obviously barbecue, but there's got to be something else. Like, what is Kansas City?
Kansas City cattle,
dude. And you just got the Kansas City Bulls.
Nah,
dude. Kansas City Beeves.
Steers.
Kansas City. Oh, steer. The beef is dope. That's a great one.
Kansas City beef.
Kansas City beef.
That's actually fucking great.
Do you know? Let me ask you this: what do you guys refer to when there's like a football slang for offensive linemen out in space? Do you know what that's called? Like you see a big fat guy out there in space, can't really run very well. It's like, oh man, that guy looks like a cow on ice. You've never heard that phrase?
Never in my life have I ever heard that.
Dude, that's something specific to the O-line room. But yeah, cows on ice is like on screens, you see a bunch of big guys out there. They can't really move around, kind of look like they're sliding around a little bit. Cows on ice is what we call them.
God damn. Now I want to see what a cow on ice looks like.
Cows on ice. Dude, I'm not going to lie. If you need a minority investor, I'll invest in the KC beef.
That's actually fucking gold.
You think Pat like hockey?
Pat's here for any competitive sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here for it all. I don't know if he's ever been to a game, but he definitely got fired up for the Four Nations. That's for sure.
I mean, who didn't?
He was watching that one, yeah.
All right, now. Let's get some No Dumb Questions. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Now, this is taxes. All right, from @Clo_TV. No Dumb Question from down under here. Does Jason Kelsey think that this bee, a mascot for an insurance company, has any resemblance to him? This is a very important matter. We would love to see Trev get some love. Yeah, I think that thing looks just like me. I mean,
you're not much of a Chucks guy, but yeah, that's
true.
Pretty spot on to you. Same kind of like little button nose and where it really makes sense.
Look
is
at the eyebrows.
Yeah, the eyebrows are everything.
That's a dead giveaway. This thing
the eyebrows and the wrinkles on the forehead are a dead giveaway. They saw you and saw marketing.
I'm telling you, there's something about me that people like to take my likeness with mascot. Gritty, I will take this to my grave. Gritty was started the year after the parade. That thing looks fucking just like me. If you were to maskify Jason Kelsey, you'd make it.
Who the fuck is Gritty?
It's the Flyers mascot. And now this thing, look at the hair. That's Ed Kelsey hair right there.
Yeah, and that's what
Jason Kelsey.
Ed
Kelsey
stomach
hair
looks like too.
I know. This is. I mean, as of right now, Bo Allen and I are thinking about doing a little fitness challenge.
Little Ozempic?
Well, I might do that. Tell me that thing is not my likeness.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, they stole it. Look at those eyebrows.
It looks nothing like you, dude.
You mean to tell me after the parade, the Flyers come out, just so happen to come out with a mascot that looks like that?
It looks nothing like you. Your beard isn't like that. Your eyebrows are aggressive, but they're not that.
They'll never admit it. This thing is they fucking modeled this thing after me.
You're ridiculous. Shout out to Trev though. Trev the bee. Hopefully his insurance company's fucking killing it. All right, next up question from @JDubs8397. Answer this question. When making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, do you put them on separate pieces or spread them together? I am not a psychopath. I put the jelly on one side and the peanut butter on the other side and then put them together. Nobody in their right fucking mind spreads peanut butter and jelly on one slice and then puts that's just not how it's done. Nobody fucking does that.
Is that real?
Nobody does that. There's no way anybody does that.
Why would you put the jelly on the peanut? Do you put the peanut butter on the jelly? You'd have to go jelly on peanut butter, right?
No, you have to do a layer of peanut butter and then the jelly.
I just don't know why you
were to do that, but that doesn't make any sense.
You don't understand.
You wouldn't get a smooth, like, easy spread. You would be making your job harder.
It feels like there's more control and it's easier to determine how much is going on if it's done on different pieces of bread. Yeah, there's something that sounds really off about putting the peanut butter and the jelly on the same side. I mean, I guess that's how I build a sandwich. Like if I'm building like ham, lettuce, tomato, cheese, like all of that would be piled on top of the same thing. But then I put the mayonnaise on the bread on the opposite.
But you have to spread. Yeah, you have to. Whatever you have to spread, it has to go on like a hard,
piece of bread,
a even surface. Yeah,
I think that's right. Yeah, because it's just easier to spread it. Mm-hmm. You're not like contaminating the layers.
Yeah, you're not fucking up your masterpiece. I hate a sloppy sandwich, man. Yeah. I like my shit nice and fucking perfect.
I don't know. I like a sloppy, nice little sloppy cheesesteak. You get cheese all over your face. God, that's good.
You like that shit with whiz?
I like it with American, but I will eat it with whiz. It's actually not bad if you try it.
Nacho cheese and bread is ridiculous.
I'm not a big cheese whiz person, but whiz on a cheesesteak isn't bad. I've had it before. Definitely prefer American. Dude, this is another thing. I want to figure out how to make the best burger. There's something about cheeseburgers that I just love.
Come on over. I'll teach you.
I want Andy to teach me, so I want to teach me. I want Andy Reid to show me the spread. He's got to know the best cheeseburger he's ever had. Yeah, I'm with you. Any type of spread goes right on top of the bread.
On bread only, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you got to spread something, you put it on the bread.
Yeah.
If you're going to spread, put it on the bread.
There we go. It's a simple rule and easy to follow.
And that does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. You want to get into a little bit of the New Heights offseason? Tell the 92%ers what we got coming up, or like maybe some of the things that we have in store or thinking about doing.
Do we have anything in store?
No, we don't. So let's just let's create it right here.
Just speak things into existence.
What would be fun is going up to Green Bay for the draft. Maybe
that'd be fun. That might be a good time.
Get a few of the draftees maybe that are see who's up there. I'm sure there'll be a few familiar faces from the legendary Green Bay Packers that we could find a way to get a hold of.
Be in on that.
Outside of that, I mean, we said the great one. It would be great to get the great one on here.
Yep.
Maybe even
how about all the great ones?
I mean, Jordan.
I mean, dude.
Old Tom Brady, maybe. Gosh, that'd be fun to talk to Tom.
Yes, I will talk to all these people. Yeah.
I'm in on Tom about how he dealt with not winning Super Bowls. Multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah, we can also get some more brothers. We talked about the Watt brothers before. I still think we need to get out on the ice with the Watt brothers, especially after talking to the Tkachuks. We need to get on the ice with JJ and TJ and then do a podcast on the ice.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That'd be electric.
I think they'd be in too. I know JJ would be in.
Yeah, he's been skating a bunch.
Yeah, no, we need to kind of get our bearings before we go out there. We can't go out there looking like a bunch of fucking jamokes.
What about some golf stuff? We did Tahoe last year. We both like golf.
Maybe get Tiger. I mean, Tiger's obviously the funnest name that we could think of. Get my guy Bryson. Get my guy old Brooksy Koepka.
There we go. I know you and John Rahm are close dogs. Ever since you destroyed his rangefinder.
Yeah, fuck, I don't even want to. I love John. John's a great guy. I can't look him in the eyes. I feel like ashamed every time I look at him. Like, hey, John, you didn't tell anybody about that, did you?
Here's the events that I want to do with you. I want to do draft would be great to do with you if we're up for it. I want to do the Derby with Travis Kelce this year. Now that you are officially a horse owner, I want to do the Derby with Travis Kelce.
Come on, I'll show you the reins.
All right, perfect.
No pun intended. You know yeah, I learned from the best. The Zoldens are the best.
What other events? Stanley Cup.
I mean, I'm in on doing the Cup, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. We can go NBA, NHL. We can do all this.
Well, then what do we do? So are we just going to do every event? We can't do everybody always tells me I'm overexposed. I can't do everything.
Well, what else are you doing?
Right now, I'm kind of like leaving it wide open because everybody keeps telling me to go away. So I'm just going away for a little bit.
Yeah, I feel the same way. No, we will not go away, and we will continue to do this. We will force you to like us.
How about this? What about obscure sports? Because you and I both love obscure things.
All right, what's obscure though? What do you want to go hit the horseshoe championship in Topeka, Kansas? I've been there, done that. That's a good time.
I would, first of all, yes, I do want to do that. Second of all, we've talked about curling. I ran into Jared Allen down in New Orleans after he just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
He has a curling establishment in Nashville. That'd be fun to go visit.
I'd fuck around with that.
Try your hand curling, then maybe talk to one of the best defensive ends of all time.
I'm down to do some interactive stuff like
cornhole, hobby horsing. We got to comment a hobby horsing tournament.
I'm not doing that. That's where I draw the line.
Come on, Trav.
That's where I draw the line. I'm not going to sit here and make fun of kids, Jason.
Well, no.
How else do you comment hobby horsing?
How about this? Darts tournament. 180. Come on now.
I am so down. I'm so down. You want to go catch some soccer, or some international football, some of the old.
Yeah, I'll go watch some soccer.
Catch a Premier game or like Wrexham or Burnley. Check out JJ Watt.
It's from everything I've seen and heard on Wrexham. I am in Burnley. I'm in on all this. Yes. The key is finding the time.
Sounds like we're in on everything. 92%ers. Why don't you guys
help us narrow this down? What do you think we would be good at?
Yeah, we want to do stuff for you guys and what interests you guys over the summer. So, out of everything we said, or even some stuff that we haven't mentioned yet that you think would be a fun for us to go and see or check out or give the inside scoop for you guys, just let us know. Please send us ideas.
All right, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel. Follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus on the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Suave. No nonsense, self-care for men. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week, guys. And thanks to our production and crew always. And thank you to the 92%ers for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Fun episode again.
Do you listen to sad music when you're depressed, or do you listen to happy music?
Jason, the only way you can find yourself in the light is to find yourself in the dark first.
Right.
I listen to music that is very telling of my mood, yes.
I go to like sad country songs.
Yeah, I just listen to Taylor's music. She has something for everything.
That's fair. That's a good point. No matter what mood, you can find some Taylor music.
Yeah, and How the Eagles Broke My Heart.
Yeah, no matter how bad I'm feeling, there's a country guy that's singing about it and feeling way worse than me. And that gives me joy a lot of the times.
Nice. Way to bring it full circle. All right.